Hey, how's it going? I'm Nate from GCP Comics, and today I'm up in the comic bunker, and I'm going to be talking about my newest grabs, my newest buys. Some of these are things I pre-ordered starting back in November. I had an order from Unknown Comics that I didn't open in a while. One from December from a different comic shop. One from Midtown Comics, and I went to a little antique store, so I got about 5 little hauls that I'll talk about real quick. I'm going to try to run through them fast, so it's not too long of a video, but you'll see where my head was or what kind of things I pre-ordered. So the first 3 are pre-orders from before final order cut off. First shop is from Unknown Comics. So Unknown Comics, they package them very well, and they they bag and board them all. They are modern bag and boards. So modern size bag and boards, and they wrap them in a priority bag, wrap it in a double bubble wrap, and ship it in a box full of peanuts. So it arrives pretty safe. So the experience is pretty good from them. Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures, got an Avengers Forever 12. I bought it for the Adam Hughes cover. You know, it's a little bit creepier than his normal Adam Hughes art, but I dig it. Another Avengers. Going back to that Batman Spawn, I know some of those got a little hot for a moment. Black Panther, I've been picking those up. You can see how dated this was. So this order I was placed back in November, and it took me this long to open it. It probably showed up, you know, they were December release books. So you got Happy Horror Days. That hat cover was I just dug it, so grabbed it. An homage cover with that Miles Morales #2 going to the Spider-Man or the Spawn #8, right? So I grabbed that. Miles Morales, when, you know, some of those variant covers might be hits eventually. Scarlet Witch, same thing. Another Adam Hughes homage cover. Spider-Man #4. Timeless A cover, and the Miss Minutes variant facsimile, and that DNA cover for Extreme X-Men. So, good overall. Nice little haul. This was my pre-order, so most of these were pre-ordered before final order cut off. Next one, I used a different company, State of Comics. State of Comics used box filled with peanuts, but then they put each little area, they put about 15, 10 or so, however many fit in this, into Geminis, put 3 Geminis in there, and they arrived pretty nice as well. That was State of Comics. Picked up a blank cover for the Bloodline. I'm going to start doing some blank covers for the 2-hour grind as I make art. I want to also do some blank covers and toss them up on eBay or toss them somewhere up for grabs. Let's see, what else did I get? Dark Web Finale, J. Scott Campbell Ghost Rider, Demon Wars, Miles Morales #3, Wesley Snipes comic. Not sure about it. We'll see. Darkwing Duck, one of my favorite cartoons from the 90s, early 90s. DNA cover. Star Wars. Buy a lot of the Star Wars books. That's just me. I'm a Star Wars guy. Avengers facsimile. I've been picking up some of the John Boyd Myers covers when they pop up too. I kind of dig his art, so he's been on my list. ASM's just always up Spider-Man. The A cover for that. Mortal Sergeant sounded like it might be an interesting read, so I grabbed that #1. Lots to read. I'm got it backed up a little bit on the pile, but Black Panther 14, Inferno Girl Red. Lots of #1s this month, I guess, or that's what I ordered. Silver Surfer Ghostlight, Storm, Sana Staros. Another blank cover because that's what I'm talking about. Variant cover for the Darth Vader 31. Variant cover for the Hidden Empire. Harley Quinn Romances. Black Cloak issue 1 and Bishop War College issue 1. Lots of number 1s. It seems like I picked up a ton of number 1s on that month. So this was my January pre-order. Not too bad, not too bad. Nothing in there that's blown up at all. One thing I will say, I just noticed, the State of Comics uses Silver Age bags and boards, which is much nicer than using the modern, right? You get that little extra layer on the sides. That's what I do in my bags and boards. I usually rebag and board everything when I get things. My third pre-order, this would be, I guess, what is March? Some of them. I didn't order everything, I guess, but I grabbed some of these. I tried a different online retailer for this one. Went to Midtown, bubble wrap, tucked them into a bag. Resealable bags. They are not sealed. That's alright though. Let's see what I've grabbed from there. So Carnage 11. Oh, they put them in backwards, some of them. ASM 23, the Disney 100 variant. I'm mainly a Marvel guy. Sometimes I buy indies, Image and stuff. I do create indies, so I kind of try to pick up some when I see them that look interesting. This one looks kind of interesting. Deadpool cover. It's kind of got that Carnage, Venom-esque feel to it, so I was like, man, I gotta pick that one up. Dungeons and Dragons #1. Just one with the A cover. It's Jeff. I think I grabbed a couple back issues because they were having a sale too. So Art Adams, somebody I pick up a lot of their art usually. So I grabbed that one. It was a pretty cheap. Oh, another copy of the issue 31 of the Darth Vader. Superman #2. Superman #2 variant. There you go. Spider-Man. I know this is blowing up right now. Ended up pulling 2 of those. And for some reason I don't see anybody talking about this cover, but this cover was rad. I was like, yep. The Japanese Spider-Man, or Spider-Man. Regular ASM 22. Jabba's Palace. I want to read this one too. It looked like it was going to be cool, hopefully, if he, you know. Couple #1s. Darth Vader variant, Darth Vader. Carnage #10. Second printing on the ASM 18. Somehow I think I missed it on my other pre-orders. Hopefully I don't have multiples. And The Neighbors #1. So, picked up some cool stuff. I guess those 2 hopefully will be a nice hit. Well, I know it's a hit right now where the FOMO's kicking in for people, but... Alright, my next haul came from my local comic shop. So, it's Collector's Corner in Maryland. They just opened a second, well, they had a second location and they expanded it. So I went in there to buy some stuff. Mainly hit the dollar bins and grabbed one back issue that for some reason I was missing in my collection. I don't know how I had 1, 3, 4, and 5 and then #2. So grabbed the #2 of the Punisher mini. And then the rest are all dollar bin books. So some of them are alright little finds. Some of them are just things I missed or didn't want to pay that cover price for when they came out. They're all kind of recent. Not all, but most are kind of recent. United States of Captain America. Had the Super Secret Invasion. Runaways and Young Avengers one in there. Sword of Azrael, one I just never picked up. Tech on Avengers. #1. Got the Stephanie Hans cover for Team Justice. Couple copies of this Champions issue number 6. Art Adams. I pick up his covers a lot of the time, so you know, a $9.99 cover price book, and you get it for $1. Not bad for the Venom 35, Legacy 200. Star Wars Revelations #1, Watchdog Legion #1. I pick up a lot of video game books usually. They might have had a different previous volume of this. I'm not sure. I don't know if they did. They probably did. But usually I grab all of those first of video games. So, you know, Metal Gear, Captain N and the Game Master, Blip, right? All those first appearances of video game characters when I find them. So hopefully it is. We'll see. Dark Web #1, second printing. DNA cover for Exterminators #3. United States of Captain America #4. It looks like it had a little bit of damage, probably why it was in a dollar bin. I can't remember if these are open order or if these were 1 in 10s. I grabbed both of the ones that I saw in there anyway. The Resistance cover for that guy. $20.99. Kid of the 90s. I buy up to $20.99 stuff. Still, issue of War of the Bounty Hunters. Power Rangers Unlimited #1, but it's a second print variant, design variant. As an art guy, I chase art a lot more. Spider-Man, another $20.99 in there. Some of these Russell Dowdermans are pretty badass. I hope that's how I say it. I'm not looking at his name at the moment, but all the different costumes, been seeing some of those are pretty good. Darth Vader 18, DC Mech. I know Marvel did a Mech too, or Tech, right? Did I go through that one already? Similar #1s. Dark Web #1, second print. This was a decent find, I think. Worth $1. Avengers Academy #20. Power Rangers 57. Legacy variant cover. Just a dope cover. I'm gonna say it's the wrong cover, but Skillero. Alright, timeless variant for the Spider-Woman. Dollar bin stuff. You know, these were all in the dollar bin, so I was glad to take them home. Eternals, this cool Thanos variant. Street Fighter Masters Chun-Li. Just a kind of cool variant as well. And I got a couple at the end, blank covers to color, to draw on. I'm going to do those, submit them to CGC hopefully, and see how they do. If I can get some cool stuff on some issues. Alright, and my last little haul from the other day to wrap this all up. A little antique store nearby. I picked up a bunch of G.I. Joes. Used to be able to find G.I. Joes in dollar bins all the time. These had decent prices on them, so then they were kind of high-grade copies, so I was grabbing up some of these. I'm glad that I came across them. So I got 25, 26, Origin of Snake Eyes. 37, I think it's the first of the twins. Maybe Flint, I can't remember. 41, it's got the first Snake Eyes in that suit. 51, I can't recall offhand, but it's still a dope Dreadnoks cover. Grab the Captain America 606. Mike Zek cover on this Captain America 321, pretty awesome. When Incredible Hulk became Horseman of Apocalypse, he became War. Such a sick... There was a figure line out there. I'm a big comic toy guy too, right? So In previous Next to Marvel Legends, I had a Hulk wave at some point in the mid-2000s, and that figure was in that wave. It's such a sick figure. And then Final Crisis number 7 was my last grab out of that spot. So, recent hauls, recent grabs, some pretty awesome stuff, some stuff that might just, make it to the PC, sit for a while. Hopefully some of it gets some growth in there eventually, but some good reads. I'm Nate. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, follow us, GCP Comics, any of those spots. I would like to do some of these videos, or I'm going to continue to do some of these little videos where I talk about, the things that I'm picking up, just to kind of see where my head is at for the market currently and what kind of deals are out there, right? So, thanks for stopping by. I'm Nate from GCP Comics.